So let's start with the question. False alarm. Yusuf is at the entrance of a long hallway with n doors in a row, numbered from 1 to n. He needs to pass through all the doors from 1 to n in order of numbering and reach the exit, past door n. Each door can be opened or closed. If a door is open, Yusuf passes through it in 1 second. If the door is closed, Yusuf can't pass through it. However, Yusuf has a special button which he can use at most at any moment. This button makes all closed doors become open for X seconds. Okay, so in this question, there will be given an array which denotes the number of closed doors or open doors. If 0 is present, that means that door is open, and if 1 is present, that means the door is closed. Okay, so Yusuf has to reach from the first door to the nth door, first door and the nth door, and he has to pass through it. Okay, so he has a button which he can use, and that button will make all the doors open so that he can pass through it for X seconds. Okay, so we have to determine that if he will be able to use this in order to go through all the doors or not. Test case for this question. First test case is n is 4 and x is 2. Okay, so and the array is 0, 1, 1 and 0. So these are the 4 doors through which Yusuf has to pass. Okay, this door number 1, it's 2, it's 3 and it's 4. Okay, so using X, Yusuf can open all the doors for 2 seconds. Okay, so for the first door, Yusuf can pass because it is open. Then Yusuf will reach door 2, and here he will use his power and all the doors would be unlocked. Okay, so here at second 1 second he passed through door 1, and at the second he used this power. Okay, so this door is open, he will reach out, 1 second has passed, right? 1 second has passed, and then he will go through the third door, the second has passed, and when he will reach the fourth door, then all the gates would go back to their positions. Okay, and Yusuf will come out of the nth door, right? So we can see that as long as the time taken by Yusuf to pass through all the closed doors must be equal to X, right? Let's see the next test case to understand this a little bit better. So the next test case is 6 and 3. So there are 6 doors and the value of X is 3. So X here signifies how many seconds, up to how many seconds will all the doors be opened. Okay, so this is the array representing the doors 0 and 0. So in order for Yusuf to pass from the first door to the sixth door, he must open all the doors at this point at first position, and the doors and he takes 1 second to pass through the, it will be 1, 2, 3 and 4. So at least 4 seconds all the doors must be open. But the value of x here is 3, and it is less than the number of seconds that Yusuf needs to pass through the doors, because these will remain open. Doesn't matter the value of x, these are open gates. So what are we seeing here is first, second, third and fourth, is that last position minus first position plus 1 gives us the number of seconds that all the doors must remain open in order for Yusuf to pass through all the doors. So we are going to check this thing in all the test cases. Let's see the next test case. It's 8, 8, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1 and 1. Okay, for in order to go from first door to the last door, Yusuf must pass through positions 1 till 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So the position of first one is at 1 and last one is at 8. So how many seconds will it take for Yusuf to go through the first door and the 8th door? It will be 8 minus 1 plus 1, which is equals to 8 seconds. He will pass through this door, it will be 1, this door 2, this door 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So x here satisfies this value. So the output of the third test case is yes. Okay. Here Yusuf was not able to, because the value was 4 and it was greater than the value of x already given. So let's also see the another test case. N is 1, door is 1 and seconds are 2. So x is 2, that means that the position is 1 and it will be 1 minus 1 plus 1. First position is also 1, last position is also 1 plus 1. So we need at least 1 second, because Yusuf will take at least 1 second to pass through this door and the gate will remain open for 2 seconds and it is less than that. So this holds true. So Yusuf will be able to pass through all the doors. Let's see another test case. It is 5 and it is 1. Is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So for Yusuf to pass through all these gates, it would require first position, second position, third and fourth. So all these doors must remain open until Yusuf has passed. And if we calculate the time, last position is 4, first position is 1, and when we add 1 in this, we will get 4 only. And here the door x value is 1, so the doors will remain open for only 1 second. So Yusuf would only be able to pass through this door, and that's it. Then all these will remain closed. He will pass through this, he will pass through this, but not from this, because only once he can use this power. So that's how we are going to do this question. Let's see the code for this question. So we enter the value of n and x. We create a vector A in which the doors will be stored. This is the first position, this is the last position, and we are entering the array A here, and we are also updating the value of F and L here. So if F is equals to -1, that means that not a single one has been encountered, and the value of A of I is also 1. That means we will set the position, first position, as I. Okay, but if it is the case that F has been filled, that is first position of 1 is already noted, that means we only have to update the last position. So we are going to update this. So here we are using 0 based indexing. Like if these are the position of doors, it will start from 0, 1, 2. So the last position will be 2, the first position will be 0. So we will subtract 2 minus 0, and there is no need to add another one. That was for 1 based indexing. So if last index minus first index is less than x, then he can travel through all the doors, else not. So I hope you understood this question. Thank you.